I used to think people would love me the way I loved them. That was the lie that literally broke me. Since I was a kid, I have always given everything I had: my time, my heart, my loyalty. I gave the shirt off my back if that's what it took. But no matter how much I gave, I still ended up alone. When I finally admitted I was broken, when I finally told the truth, they looked at me like I was a villain. People I would have died for walked out on me like I was disposable. And the ones who stayed, they were just quiet. That's when I realized something I never wanted to admit. Just because I love deeply, it doesn't mean anyone will love me the way that in return. And the truth is, that shattered me. This depression I carry, it's not just sadness, it's the weight of betrayal. It's the silence of the people I needed most. It's the slow realization that I spent so much time, most of my life, trying to earn a kind of love that I should have been giving to myself. You see, depression doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your body. It sits in your chest like a fist that you can't unclench. It tightens your shoulders. It's heavy on your neck, pounding behind your eyes. Your body is always scanning for danger, even in the safest rooms. It can feel like sometimes your nervous system has never learned what peace feels like. You see, I don't really sleep. I shut down. And when I wake up, it feels like I survived a storm no one else heard. And my darkest days, they come without warning. Days where I walk around my own house and I feel like a burden. Like I'm messing everything up. Like I'm one mistake away from losing everything that I love. Depression turns small problems into collapsing worlds. And no matter how many deep breaths I take, no matter how much I try to stay positive, it's like something follows me. It's like a shadow I can't outrun. A voice that whispers, "You're not enough. You'll never be enough." And the worst part, on those days, I start to believe it. That's the part nobody talks about. The way depression convinces you that you are undeserving of love, even when you're doing everything you can just to make it through the day. You see, the pain didn't start in adulthood. It started in the silence of what I wasn't told. Not out of malice, but out of protection. You see, my mom did her best. She carried the weight that I'll never fully understand. And I believe she kept things from me, not to harm me, but to shield me. Still, silence doesn't always protect. Sometimes it leaves us with questions we are too young to ask out loud. And when we don't get the whole story, we'll just start creating our own. And mine was filled with shame, confusion, and a desperate need to be enough. I spent years chasing love from people who were never taught how to have it, and maybe didn't even know how to receive it either. My dad, I met him behind bars. He said all the right words. He promised he would be around. And just like always, I believed him. I gave him my heart, just like I always do. I wrote him a Father's Day card, and it was my first time celebrating with my real dad. And I was so excited. But then, He just pushed my cards away, and he pushed my love away like it didn't matter. That moment carved something in me. That love, especially from men, won't always be safe. That no matter how much I give, I still might not be enough to be chosen. And that pain echoed in my whole adulthood. My body carried it like a script that kept repeating, if I just love harder, maybe this time, just maybe, I won't be abandoned. But the truth, the more I gave to others, the more I disappeared. And that was the real root. Not just depression, not just trauma, but the abandonment I kept reenacting, hoping I could rewrite the ending by saving everyone but myself. And you see, that was the turning point. It didn't come with yelling or chaos. It was calm. And this moment hit me like a wave. And it was when my wife looked at me and said, I don't know how to give the level of safety you are looking for. And I knew she wasn't trying to hurt me. She was being honest. But to be honest, it shook me because I had done so much work, therapy, healing, rebuilding, and deep down, I was still hoping someone else would give me what I didn't know how to give myself. That was the moment. Not to blame, but it was an awakening. I stopped trying to make my healing her responsibility, and I started making it mine. I had to set a boundary that I never knew that I ever needed. Was that I love you, but I love me more. And that boundary saved me, and probably will save me for years to come. Now look, we didn't split up, but something in me did. And that was the version that I overgave, the version of me that I shrunk, the version of me that twisted himself into 1,000 shapes just to feel the worth of love. That version of me had to die. I had to grieve him. And for the first time, healing didn't look like a happy ending. It looked like a hard conversation, like showing up for myself, even when nobody else would clap. But even through all that, I still stayed. And even now, I'm still learning how to love myself without needing to disappear, just to make other people feel comfortable. Because depression doesn't always scream. Sometimes it sits quietly in the corner of the room, waiting for you to fall apart. And the truth is, I used to think that I was broken because I felt everything so deeply. But now, I know. Feeling deeply isn't a weakness, it's a signal. It means you care. It means you have survived. And if nobody told you lately, you don't have to earn the right to rest. You don't have to prove your worth through performance. You are not weak for being tired. You are not dramatic for needing space. You are not selfish for choosing peace. Because depression doesn't make you less worthy of anything. It proves how hard you've been fighting just to be here. So do me a favor. Stop giving your love away to people who doesn't know what to do with it. Stop abandoning yourself just to keep people comfortable. Your softness deserves protection. Your truth deserves to be heard. And if nobody else sees your pain, God does. And He never walked away from you this whole time.